XRP ETF in 2025? What about before July 31st? We'll talk XP price at the end, along with XRP supporters ripping into the FDIC, new session of Congress, the Japanese version of MicroStrategy's buying more.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Oh, do we got a lot to cover today in its XRP Ripple-centric news. But before we get into the crypto news, your comments come first. Why? Well, because outside of my wife and my kids and my dogs, the viewer is most important. Julian Park says, Klaus, honing in with those antenna on your head. Love being in the 7%. Subscribe for ages now. Golf clap to the ladies who are viewing 7% of you. Repping it strong in the comments. I love it. AM Wood, Morning Wood, love the name. Says somewhere nearby they are unsupported and wobbly. OSHA? Oh yes, it would definitely be an OSHA violation to keep those things unsupported. Slow Lens says, hey Klaus, you're pretty perky this morning. Love your humor. Love you all and love the comments. Bitcoin sitting at 97,827. ETH is 3629. Now I'm going to be a punk bitch and use the indoor trainer today because it's too cold outside and I don't want my cold to flare back up. Squeeze at $5.20 while BNB's at 700. XLM at 43.6 while Doge is 38.1. Doge quietly making its way back up to that 40-cent mark. Oh, we saw some Doge plus 40 cents a little bit ago. Then we saw it back down to 32 cents. So there's been some opportunities there to make some money on Doge. Speaking of, welcome the U.S. new pro-crypto Congress. Here's a really cool stat in here that you need to hear. And this isn't just pro-Republican. This is pro-crypto, which means whether you're Democratic or Republican, you're getting nominated. This is nuts. Today, here in the U.S., we welcome the 119th Congress, better known as the most pro-crypto Congress in history. The journey is just beginning, but you can't deny the energy and excitement already building across the industry. Let's get to work, Garlinghouse stated. Yeah, Brad Garlinghouse. Listen to this, too. SWC welcomes the 119th Congress. We look forward to a productive year with 298 pro-crypto legislators sworn in today. The future is bright. Yeah, and they're on both sides of the aisle. So the strategy that Ripple had of donating a ton of money to the Super PAC Fair Shake worked out because they got a bunch of crypto people on both sides of the aisle. So think about this. Let's look forward, okay? As long as we don't have stupid partisan politics, and if the Democrats and if the Republicans are both like, yo, you want to get elected, you got to do what we say, people are going to be like, okay, cool, we'll listen to you. So now we get both sides of the aisle in on this. You're going to have an easier chance, a faster delivery of getting crypto regs. I love it. Now, what else do I have for you? Metaplanet targets an acquisition of 10,000 BTC in 2025. Holy crap. So we look at the prices we're at now. I do the heat map in the beginning. Why? To give everyone like a broad sense of what's going on, right? What's hot, naughty, spicy, relevant, okay? So BTC at 97,000. Metaplanet's like, yo, we don't care what the price is of BTC. We want to own 10,000 more of it in 2025. Japan's Bitcoin proxy company Metaplanet wants to increase its holdings to 10,000 by 2025. That's the end of 2025. Company CEO Simon Garovich disclosed this on X while highlighting the company's target. He said last year was transformational as we broke records, expanded our BTC treasury, and reinforced our position as Asia's leading Bitcoin treasury company. This year, we're laser focused on execution and driving even greater value for the shareholders. They currently hold 1,762 BTC, valued right around 172 million. So think they're going to drive that number up, what, like 5-6 times almost? That's crazy. So what's happening right now is bigs out there are getting the clarity, right? They're like, yo, so you've got a really, really pro-crypto congressman, so that means the U.S. is going to be juicy? Awesome. So countries outside of the U.S. are like, yo, since the U.S. is getting into it, we must be okay to do it, so we're going to get into it even deeper. MicroStrategy, you also have, yes, Metaplanet, and others out there going, yo, we're going to buy. We know prices are going up, but we're still going to buy. Deon's coming out and says, as a former prosecutor and special assistant United States attorney, I am very serious about volunteering to help lead a federal investigation into Choke Point 2.0. I would accept the task without salary. The American people deserve the truth a hell of a lot more than anyone IRL needs. Another taxpayer-funded paycheck. Yeah, I got to agree with Deaton on this. I want deets Ha, Deaton. That's funny, Klaus. Way to go. No, I do. I want details. I want all the documents. I honestly want the FDIC and the SEC to be audited by the Doge department. Yeah, I want to see if government resources, aka my tax money, was used to conduct illegal things. Think about that. They tried to shut down an industry that was legal. They were picking winners and losers. They weren't enforcing laws. They were making their own rules up. And guess what? The presidency, the Biden administration allowed them to do that. That's not me picking sides. That's me telling you that the players that were in charge were allowing these players to do whatever they want. That's not cool, SA. You don't do that on my block. Well, I mean, there's a lot of farm dogs on my block, and I'd probably rip you to pieces, but I mean, you still don't want to do that on my block. That would be bad. So Deaton, pissed. What else did Deaton say? I've met great patriots within the crypto community, and I'm willing to fight for a level playing field and a true free market America. Again, Deaton hammering some good points in here. Now, he didn't get picked for any cabinet position. He also didn't win the Senate thing. But do you think there's a future for Deaton in politics, or maybe in like the behind the scenes writing of legislation? Let me know what you think down below. Okay, let's talk more Ripple XRP ETF odds. You ready? Odds $2.40 XRP on January 10th. 47% chance that it's going to happen. What about an ETF approved by July 31st? 55% chance. There's money on this action. What about an ETF approved in 2025? 71% chance. Money lines. It's all linked to everyone down below. Do I have any DGen fans in the house? Ooh, okay. This is interesting here. This is the Ripple above 240 on January 10th. I like to go into this every so often because I like to see what the market sentiment is and where the shifts are, right? It was really cool to watch this. And what I really, really enjoy about this is we're starting to see more Ripple and XRP action being listed on Polymarket, which is a big what? A big soul factory, right? So this is cool to see. By the way, when I was searching Ripple XRP ETF, there was nothing ever coming up in the search here. Like nothing. And now we're starting to see this stuff. So I think that's really freaking cool. XRP price, look, we're at $2.37, down 15% in the volume to $4 billion. No jumbly covers on my head. Thank you, Gary and Wyatt, for swinging by. Yes, I did forget to connect the electrodes to the doll. Instead, I connected them to my... Oh, there's going to be a big wang in my backyard growing soon. 237. Let's go to those candlesticks and see what they tell us. I'm thinking, hey, the excitement's going to come on Monday with increased volatility. But right now, XRP is getting support where we need it, above 235. And most of the market is very happy with XRP above 220. You can see that candlestick breach of 220 right here. That is when we took it from 215 all the way on up to what, everyone? Yeah, we stuck it to 240 and then some. Floating around the 240 mark, that's going to be a bit optimistic here, in my opinion, to hold over these next couple weeks. I still believe we're going to have some market negativity. Look for CPI data to be the thing we're all worried about. Prices going up. Eggs, dude, everyone is seeing the eggs, right? Egg prices going up. Fuel's kind of being stingy too, right? For the winter, fuel prices usually come down. So we're going to have some energy concerns. So a hot CPI data could definitely pee on the crypto Cheerios. Now, that being said, you see all this red up on the screen? Easily can be erased with CPI data coming in super low. We get a 2.1, 2.2 on CPI data. Total reversal, putting pressure on Jerome Powell and the Fed to cut it a quarter. Right now, 95% chance. Ooh, I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you today. You gotta love it. 95% chance that Jerome Powell is going to pause. The market's priced this in already. Right? Remember when we had this nasty downfall right here? What was that from? That was from Jerome Powell in the FOMC meeting, right? They said, hey, look, we're going to do a quarter cut, but we're going to not do as many in 2025. And then he talked and the market just shit itself. But now the market's priced that in. Now our expectation is that he's going to pause in the January meeting. So if we get juicy CPI data and then we get what? A lowering rather than a pause? Holy crap, the markets would go green, green, green. And we would love to see that on the screen. You know, I rewrote the script to this outro, and the reason I did was because as I was going through it, I kind of realized like the crypto industry got wrecked here over the last several years. I mean, like Operation Choke Point 2.0, all the bad actors out there, crypto hot potato, this person who borrowed money from this person who borrowed money from like, right, all that. Remember all that, right? But yet look at how much stronger the market is now. Look at how much of a change we've had here over the last like 6, 7, 8 weeks. It's been nuts. So yeah, am I pissed that Operation Choke Point 2.0 happened? Hell yeah, and I want answers, and I think you do too. So Deaton's on the right thing, and if my guy wants to lead it and not get paid for it, fire on, my good man. But we need to get all the answers, and we need to get the answers from all the agencies out there that tried to kill a legal industry. I mean, just put crypto aside. What if all of a sudden the SEC, FDIC was going after cell phone manufacturers, right? And they're like, cell phones, banks don't do business with T-Mobile, don't do business with AT&T and all the other Cricket Wireless and Mint Mobile and all that. And the cell company is sitting here going, bro, but it's legal to have cell devices. We don't care, FDIC, FCC. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? Yeah, and that's how it seemed to us. It sounds stupid, this whole Operation Choke Point 2.0 stuff, but the banks were given directives from way high up in the government, from multiple organizations out there to wreck crypto. And that's why I had to rewrite this, because I was just like, you know what? Like, it sucked. It was hard bringing you the news, whether it was good, bad, happy, or sad these last couple of years, because it was a bear market, and it was just a beat down on crypto by all these legislators. But we survived it. And just like with my training when I do the ultra running and stuff like that, all those workouts that you do that beat the ever-living hell out of you, as long as they don't break you, you are stronger when it's done. And the crypto market is stronger now that we've gotten through all this bullshit. Does this mean it's going to be smooth sailing? No, I doubt it. There's always going to be some stupid crap we have to worry about. And crypto as a whole is super volatile, so you know how the deal goes. We could easily shed 15, 20% like that. But let's get more information on Operation Choke Point 2.0. Sounds like kind of a fun movie to watch later with the missus. Choo choo, bitches.